You call devil's coming back at you, right? And man, I got this story, man, coming up out of Black Enterprise, right? White woman caught defacing portion of monument showing the only black member of Lewis and Clark expedition. And spoiler alert, you Europeans, you're not white. You see this lady? She does not match this backdrop of the page. Y'all do not match the backdrop of the page. Y'all are pink. You see that white spray can right there? It don't match her hand. If she was white, it would blend in. So all of this white people stuff and this black people stuff, there's no such thing as black people with brown. But I digress. Just wanted to give you that spoiler alert. Get into reality. Amid reports of heightened race relations in Portland, Oregon, a witness caught a white woman vandalizing a monument commemorating the only black person who aided in the Lewis and Clark expedition. She must have been hot, huh? The witness recorded the woman as she spray painted unintelligible words on the statue Tuesday night, News One reports. It was the second time the monument had been defaced in 3 months. I wonder if anyone's been arrested for that. And these people must really be mad about that. Located in Mount Tabor Park in Portland, the bust depicts a slave named York who helped Meriwether Lewis and William Clark explore the West Coast in 1804. It was a biker who rode by and took photos of a white woman holding a can of spray paint after vandalizing the monument. And before we go on, if he was a slave, I don't think he helped them. It seemed like he was forced against their will. You know, I think they left that part out. Excuse me. I've been prejudiced against black people and Hispanic people, the woman shouted after being approached by the biker. She claimed that she would pay for the damages she caused if asked, before shouting out, "Fuck you all." She said that the bust of York upset her because it was put up to replace a white man with a fucking black man. That's not fucking unity. Well, let me tell you, it hasn't been unity since y'all came over here and stole America. So what are you talking about? You shouldn't even be here right now as we speak. Courtesy of God's Eli, had an interesting encounter during a bike ride this morning. A person was defacing the bust of York statue on the top of Mount Tabor, right? The white woman was referring to a previous statue of Harvey Scott, the editor-in-chief of the Oregonian newspaper William Week reports. Scott was a fierce advocate against women having the right to vote. His statue stood where York's bust was installed but was toppled over last year during nationwide protests following the killing of George Floyd. York's statue was placed there by an unidentified person back in February, Daily Mail reports. The biker who witnessed the woman defacing the statue described her as upset and shaken. We go check this video out. I got the sense that she was really upset about a black statue being there, more than anything, which is really scary, the witness said. I was really upset. What do? Do I grab the can away from her? By Thursday, there was no word on if the woman was arrested for vandalizing the monument and admitting to it on camera. Let's check her out. This'll be a laugh with this racist Karen.
Yeah, my name is Jeanette K. Brody. My date of birth is...
Hey, way to be part of the solution. Good job.
Come arrest me.
Good job.
Not color, race, or sex.
What's your name?
This is not even 70. My name is Jeanette Brody. Report me to the police. I can pay for damages if you want me to. All of you. I've been prejudiced against black people and Hispanic people. And everybody has, I'm sure you've been prejudiced against people have as well. I don't give a... Do whatever you want. All right. It's love and unity, not to replace a white man with a black man. That is not unity. Yeah, you can go ahead, shake your head. I'd rather white privilege book or whatever the else you want for Unity Spiritual Center. I don't give a
Wow, did y'all hear it go off? Y'all want to hear that again? Let's peep it one more time. See if we can.
Yeah, my name is Jeanette K. Brody. My date of birth is...
Hey, way to be part of the solution. Good job.
Come arrest me.
Good job. job.
Not color, race, or sex.
What's your name?
It's not even 70. My name is Steph Brody. Coming to a place I can pay for damages if you want me to. All of you. I've been prejudiced against black people and Hispanic people, and everybody has. I'm sure you've been prejudiced against people have as well.
Wow.
Black immunity, not to replace a white man with a black man. That is not unity. Yeah, you can go ahead, shake your head. I read the white privilege book. I read the counts you want for Unity Spiritual Center. I don't give a.
Wow, that bride right there is a straight up donut head, man. I'm telling you. And you know what I trip out about these races? Is how you actually really believe that you're better than somebody else. You can't even stay in the sun without getting burned. How are you going to be better than anybody else? I'm telling you, how can you be better than anyone else when your history is stealing, rape, robbing, and plundering the whole world? How can you be better than anyone else? You came over here and you stole this country from the native people that was already here. What makes you think you better than anyone else? Because you are a thief and a murderer and a rapist and you enslaved people. Were you spray painting that? You're walking on stolen grounds because of the wickedness that your ancestors did. And it's no wonder why you have Mitch McConnell and them other people in Congress that don't want to have the truth taught in school about slavery. Now in 2021, you are ashamed of your wicked past. You see? And so now you don't want to teach your kids just how devilish you are and how devilish your ancestors were and how wicked you had to be in order to keep this illegal occupation that you're running right now temporarily. Because you can't be this evil. You can't be a nation this evil and think the creator of the world isn't going to judge you for your wickedness. You're going to pay for what you did. Thus saith the Lord. You're going to pay for what you did. You haven't gotten away with anything. And your ancestors, like the people you like to put up like George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, all of them, they're burning in hell right now. And I said it. Yeah, they burning in hell right now. When did they keep the laws, statutes, and commandments? When did they keep the dietary laws of the Bible? When did they keep any of the holy days? They never did. And there's only one way to get into heaven, and that's to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments, which you people don't do to this very day and have never done because the laws, statutes, and commandments wasn't given to you. America wasn't there when the Most High gave my ancestor Moses the 10 Commandments on Mount Sinai. Europe wasn't there when he gave our ancestors the 10 Commandments. Russia wasn't there. China wasn't there. He only gave it to one nation of people. And those were my ancestors, the true Israelites by blood. And before I let you go, any of you racists that want to be out here, I bet you $1 million you can never prove me to be black. You go get any black shirt you want, black piece of paper, put it next to my hand, and you'll see that my skin is brown. Our skin is brown. You know why our skin is brown? Because Genesis 2:7 reads that the Most High created man from the dust of the ground. And dust comes from dirt. And we know dirt is brown. And we know you are not brown. So according to the Holy Bible, the first man that the Most High created, my ancestor Adam, I look just like him. And all these years later, we're still here. And our colors still haven't changed. See? That's the power of knowledge and history when you know who you are. You see? And there is not non-European. Put your money up. Put your money up. Put up $1 million. And prove to me that you white, that you match this backdrop right here. Prove that to me. Go put on a brand new white shirt and see if it matches your skin. It's like 7-Up. It never has and it never will. And I'm not going on a racist rant. I'm just telling you true facts. Because you Europeans love to try to tell people that they're black and that they're brown. And you love to try to lie to people and tell them that you're white. Well, see, you don't get to get away with your lies anymore. I will debunk them every chance the Most High give me. You don't get to spread your racism anymore without somebody calling you out. See, this is the haterish stuff that people like this do. Because, see, you can't stand the sight of the Most High's chosen people. And it makes sense because you are descendants of the Romans, the people that killed Christ, the people that ransacked Jerusalem. You didn't do nothing but change your name. Remember, your name used to be British. Remember that? It used to be European. But you came over here and stole this land and you changed your identity to American. But you will never be American because you never were American. You are the descendants of the Romans. And you change your name every time you go to a different land and conquer it. Remember how your ancestor changed their name to Australian? Remember? The same Europeans that left Europe and stole Australia and then changed their name to that. See, y'all known for doing that. And that's why a lot of people that's like you are like a cancer to the earth that needs to be removed because you don't deserve to be in society with that type of mentality. See, that's what the truth is. So, man, drop your comments down below. Tell me what y'all think about this picklehead pink woman right here, this racist Karen that got a monument having her act like this. And I couldn't understand your mumble talk because if I could have really caught your name, I would put it up there. But if anyone of y'all that's listening, if y'all heard exactly what she said, drop that tramp's name off in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely pin that, and definitely amend the title and put her name up there. Because you're nothing but a pink pig with a blue shirt on. Shalom.